So this is very unlike me to talk about, but I have just read the Ballerina Farm expose from the New York Times, and I feel like it's something that as Christian women we need to discuss. I am a stay-at-home mom with the exception of 2 days a week. I go into our church's office where I am our preschool director. So, with the exception of a few hours here or there every week, I'm at home with my kids. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I have literally always wanted to be a mom and a wife. Controversial maybe, but I went to college, I got a degree, was a teacher for a little bit, but I knew at the end of the day I wanted to stay home with my kids. And I knew that was what the Lord called me to do. And so I think in a lot of Christian circles, we are bashed for this trad wife desire. In our household, I believe that my husband is the head of the household, and again, super controversial, but this is something that in Christian circles we need to be more open about and realize that it's okay. Like, this is how the Lord intended for things to be. Now the Ballerina Farm expose goes into a whole lot of other things that I don't agree with, but for the most part, I think the whole trad wife thing is being put in the news as just this awful thing. Women are being oppressed. I like doing it. I like having my husband as the head of the household. I like being at home.
Mommy. Mommy.
Yes, baby.
I want some more butter for
Okay. Tending to my children. But I basically, all this to say, if you've read that article, if you're on TikTok today and seeing people bashing the trad wife lifestyle, just know that you're seen and you're heard. I'm not saying that God calls everyone to be a stay-at-home mom. God doesn't call everyone to do that. God calls some women to work and have jobs and careers and do different things. So don't hear me say that if you're a Christian, you have to be at home, doing all these things. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying for those of you that the Lord has called to stay home with your kiddos, that is the most important job you have, and you are seen and you are heard. And so don't let this article going around, regardless of all the nuances in it that I might not necessarily agree with, don't let the overarching theme that being a trad wife, being a Christian mom, staying home with your kiddos is a bad thing, because it is not.